everybody can see my hot food takes here. Since I did say I was going to do this, we're going to do. Where's window capture? Or display capture, sorry. Okay. Uh, I don't know. Okay, there we go. Sorry that took so long. Let me close the hide my game. Okay, look. Alright. We're going to do a fast food tier, and I'm going to piss everyone off with this, okay? So look, we're going to start off and I'll give a good explanation. And look, I know there's some restaurants missing here, like Frisch's. I get it. Okay. So I'm gonna start off with Jack in the Box. Well, okay, hold on. Let me add a tier because I've never eaten there. So let me put. Okay, I'm just gonna. The new tab is just I've never eaten it. So what haven't I eaten? I think that's about it, right? In and Out. I haven't eaten In and Out. Bojangles would be here too. I haven't eaten it In and Out either, or Bojangles. Okay, I'm gonna start with KFC. Okay, I'm gonna be generous here, and I'll explain why I hate KFC. Okay, KFC. Everybody does the whole thing where they're like, okay, this is bad because it's oily, it's greasy. Okay, I don't really give a shit about any of that. Okay, at the end of the day, it's going down my stomach. I'll wipe off my hands, whatever. Okay, don't really care about that. The issue I have with KFC is that, first of all, it's very easy to eat a ton of it. First of all, it's very unhealthy. Okay, none of this food is healthy. Okay, that's a problem. But also, the I hate the flabby chicken. Now, it might be a local problem I have with KFC, but the chicken is so incredibly flabby. I don't like this chicken. It's of bad quality. So there's that. Now we'll get into Popeyes. Popeyes will be a weird one. Okay? Now hear me out here. If the chicken is cooked right and you get a decent combo and you get the shrimp, it's amazing. Okay? There was something that they had here for a while called the ghost pepper chicken sandwich, and it was so fucking good. Okay, it was so amazing. If you don't know what Popeyes is, it's basically just like KFC, but they serve a lot more different stuff, mostly more southern stuff. But Popeyes is kind of hit or miss depending on the chicken. So I could be tempted to move it to B and A, but because of that chicken sandwich, I would put it there. Okay. Okay, look. I know everybody hates Burger King, and it has gone downhill. Everybody talks about how this went downhill. Burger King is ass, it's gone downhill. And they are correct. It has gone downhill. You remember getting this as a kid and it just hit different, okay? If you remember getting the chicken tenders back in the day, okay, it hit different. I don't know what happened. Maybe I just got older, maybe my taste buds changed. But with Burger King, the only thing I think is good at Burger King is their regular double cheeseburger. The Whopper I find absolutely disgusting and appalling. I cannot eat that shit. It's so nasty. I hate tomatoes, but there's something undescribably foul about the Whopper that I can't put into words. It's just nasty. The fries are okay. I don't mind the fries. The fries are okay. I mean, most of my fries I'm dipping in ketchup, so I don't really eat. I'm not a big fry eater. I don't really eat fries unless they're with a dip. Um, so I'm not really noticing it anyway. But I mean, maybe the fish sandwich can be good sometimes, but Burger King just is very bad quality overall, and that's why I really don't like it. Okay, this one is going to really piss people off. I hate Wendy's. I think it's worse than Burger King. I know a lot of people are going to hate me for saying that. One second. Um, but my issue with Wendy's is they have this obsession with bacon. I'm just gonna say it. I don't really like bacon. I don't. I don't hate it, but I really hate eating bacon. If imagine like if you're hungry and you just want to eat something, you don't want to spend a couple minutes chewing shit because you're worried about choking. Okay, it tires your mouth out. I hate eating food that makes my mouth tired. I hate eating bacon. Okay, their fries are mediocre. Their nuggets, I've had soggy nuggets before. The only thing I like from Wendy's is their chili. That's it. That's the only thing I like from Wendy's. That's it. That's all I like at Wendy's. Also, I've never had Dairy Queen. Sorry. I didn't notice that. Okay, Taco Bell. I don't eat tacos very often. I don't even really like quesadillas that much. But the regular tacos, honestly, are pretty good. They're okay. They're just whatever. I don't eat it often, but if I do eat it, it's never been a super bad experience where I've been like super annoyed that like, oh my god, I'm eating Taco Bell today. It's just whatever, right? So that's all I'll say about that. Okay. Little Caesars. Little Caesars is not bad pizza if you eat their pepperoni is their best food item. Okay? If you order a hot pepperoni pizza and you eat it as soon as you get it, that shit is the best thing ever. Okay? I think it's really good. However, if you get their meat pizza or their like big square pizza, I forgot the name right at the moment, but I hate that shit. Their meat pizza especially. I can't eat their meat pizza. It's nasty. I hate it. I don't like it at all. Their breadsticks are fine, I guess, but that's not the main reason I go. If you want pizza and you want it on the cheap, Little Caesars is good for what it is. But their pepperoni pizza, I think, is amazing. It's good pizza. Okay. White Castle. White Castle burgers are not bad. They're just too small. They'll give you a bunch of them, but in all honesty, I would just rather have two normal sandwiches that fill me up and be done with it. I'm not going to sit here and say that the White Castle burgers are bad, but at the same time, they're not good either. I don't really care for these. I've had them, they sell frozen versions of this at stores that taste identical, um, but they're just whatever, right? Also, Chipotle, never eaten. Sorry. Never really eaten at Chipotle. McDonald's, okay. I need to think about this. I think they're B tier. If, ignoring the McRib here, also in Japan, this is something that Alex and chat, if you're still here, your McDonald's in other countries are so much better than American McDonald's, which is weird because McDonald's was founded, I believe, in this country. And you'd think they'd have a lot of exclusive stuff, but they really don't. They don't. They just don't. They rarely do anything new, ever. They don't have any limited time stuff, like hardly ever. Unless it's like some random sauce or it's like they bring back the McRib or, I think recently they did um, a Big Mac. There's like a Big Mac chicken sandwich, which it literally just tasted like a giant chicken nugget with Big Mac sauce. I mean, it's not really creative. Um, and the thing with McDonald's is, I used to like their fish sandwiches, but they've just stopped being good. I don't know why. Um, Again, everything I'm saying, by the way, should be considered that Maybe it's a local store problem. Not, I'm sure not all McDonald's are going to taste the same because, some of them might have fresher food. Um, but the fish sandwich just never, it's just consistently been bad as of late, and I've stopped getting it. Um, with the Big Mac, I don't mind the Big Mac. I just don't really prefer getting it over like a quarter pounder or like a double cheeseburger. But there's also a catch here. If McDonald's quarter pounders, the fishes, and the double cheeseburger were always consistently good, I would put it in A tier. However, the majority of the time is if you get a sandwich and it's not as soon as the lunch shift begins and they're using fresh food, and you get a double cheeseburger and you don't taste the ketchup, you don't taste the pepper on it, the pickles are bad, and the meat is kind of shit quality and the bun's awful, you can tell that your lunch is ruined. Okay, same with the quarter pounder. If you get it fresh, it is so fucking good. But most of the time, I mean, it can McDonald's honestly can range from being if it's a good day here, if it's like oh, okay, it's okay here. Sometimes though, it can be fucking down here. Okay, I'm just gonna put it in B, but it would be like a low B. Okay, it's not, it's whatever. Subway, I'm gonna put here. I mean, honestly, if you're craving just maybe a flatbread sandwich or just a regular ass sandwich of some kind, it's not terrible. I just think they're too damn expensive. They're just too expensive. I mean, that's really my issue. Um, I mean, a lot of fast food is now getting too expensive, but also my cats are being cats. But I haven't eaten in Subway in a long time because I eat at Penn Station and I prefer Penn Station. Um, one second, I gotta. Yeah, my cats are misbehaving. My apologies. But Penn Station is a lot like Subway. It's except I think their food's a little bit better. Um, but honestly, nowadays, if I just want a flatbread sandwich, I probably just go to the grocery and just pick up some shit anyway. But it's I don't I would say I've never had a bad Subway experience. It's just I don't really prefer to eat there. Chick-fil-A. Okay, this one's gonna also piss people off. I think Chick-fil-A is incredibly overrated. I don't like it. Every chicken sandwich I've gotten, I've never enjoyed. I just don't see the hype around it. I just don't. I'm honest to God, I prefer the spicy McCrispy at McDonald's far more than I do a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and that's just the truth. Um, I'm sorry, just don't like it. One second. Okay. But anyway, Sonic. Okay, the thing with Sonic is this. Okay, the thing with Sonic. Hold on, my cats. Jesus Christ. They're like playing, and like they keep playing too rough, so I have to like stop them and separate them because they're like being too rough. Cats just don't know when to stop. Um, I hope that's not coming up on the mic though. Okay, but where was I? Um, same with Whataburger. I'd put Whataburger C tier, and Steak and Shake is not on here. I'd put that C tier too. I don't really care for either of those. Okay, Papa John's. I think I think Papa John's is okay. When they pulled out the Papa Bowls or whatever they were called, I don't remember what they were called, but the Papa Bowls were not that good. Just trying to think, is there anything at I mean, it's just okay. I don't know. I don't really like it. I just think it's okay. Okay. I mean, Pizza Hut's in the same vein. I don't really it's just I think honestly I think this is a little worse than Pizza Hut simply because I've just had more bad experiences from Pizza Hut or Papa John's, sorry. Yeah, okay. Now I know people are going to think I'm crazy for this one. People are probably sweating by the way. Is he going to put Arby's in S tier? Um with Domino's, if you get a custom made pizza and right now they have macaroni pasta and even the um the pasta primavera, they don't have it on the menu anymore, but that was really good. The macaroni is what I get now. Um and the what was it called? The 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 marinara spaghetti thing or whatever is really good. The pizza, however, like I don't really like their pizza, but I love their pasta. But their pizza's all right. I think it's good. I think their bread's all right too. They have good chicken, I think too, so that's okay. Okay, I'm not eating at Five Guys. Okay, so that leaves two more here. Okay, now before everybody sends an assassin after me, I have a ton of local Chinese food places and Asian food places. I have a local Indian restaurant. I have a local Thai restaurant, a Korean restaurant, Japanese restaurant. I have a ton of that nearby. And I love them all more than this. I'm not saying that this is better than any of that. However, from my perspective is I love rice and I love just being able to go through a drive-through and just grabbing some rice if I'm like, "Oh my god, I just want some rice right at this moment." It's not bad. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's okay. It's like whatever. But I've been enjoying going to Panda Express and they give Kiko Man soy sauce, the best soy sauce. I'm sorry, people can say, "Oh, I like this soy sauce." Kiko Man soy sauce is the best soy sauce and you can't convince me otherwise. I'm sorry. I just think it's the best. It's just too good. Um Now, before everybody comes after me with Arby's, hear me out, okay? If you get some of the specialty items, then I think it deserves to be up here. Okay? The regular beef and cheddars are not that great. Okay? Any of the beef and cheddar stuff is kind of like low tier, okay? But if you get like some of their limited time stuff, like they had the white cheddar mac and cheese sometime that one time that was so good. It was so fucking good. Um right now they've had for a while the mac and cheese bites. They're like these balls of like mac and cheese. They're pretty good. Um, Obviously, I don't eat just the sides, but if you like, I like getting um the buffalo chicken sandwich that they have. I like getting that. Um, there was another thing that they used to have. The it wasn't the Reuben. It was a flatbread sandwich. Hold on, I'm gonna go. Well, actually, I don't think I need to. It was a flatbread sandwich that was really good, but typically that would be my fast food rankings, honestly. I mean, I don't know. I don't hate anything. I mean like I said I hate. It's like but I don't know. I don't want to say I hate Burger King and I don't hate Wendy's chili. I hate Chick-fil-A, but I feel like the line of hate could be cut here. But one of these two areas. I don't know where to put that line of like, okay, I hate this shit. But somewhere there. And then I guess while we're here, we can do a tier list of like um vegetables. Hold on. Do a vegetable tier list. See what we got here. Okay. Since we talked about some of that stuff, I can give some other food hot takes here. So let me get rid of the stuff I haven't. I'm just gonna put. I don't think there's an FF, but I'll just do never eaten. Okay. What have I never eaten? I've never eaten this. Uh, is that celery? C celery. I don't know what the difference between that is. If someone knows the difference, I'm sorry, but garlic seeps. Never had that. I have no idea what that is. Edamame. Never had endive. Don't think I've had those, and if I have, I don't remember it. What does that say? Radish? Is that just radish? No, I don't know what that is then. I can't see what this is. Rutabaga. Sorrel, I've never. I mean, there's a possibility I've eaten this stuff and I've just never noticed it, but I'm sorry if I have eaten this stuff and I've never noticed, but I don't recognize any of the names. Okay. That should. Okay, I haven't eaten that. This should be everything I've eaten, for sure. Okay. We're going to start with. I hate celery. I can't stand celery. It's got this weird. Like, if you like the crunch and you have it with, like, some, ranch dressing, it's not terrible. You can tolerate it. But I don't really like this weird taste that it has when you bite into it. It's really weird to describe it. I don't know how I would even describe it. It's definitely not one of my more favorite foods. Um, Broccoli, however, is S tier. I think broccoli you can cook a couple of different ways. You can mix it with so many different things. It's good. It's healthy. I just think it's honestly up there. I think it's the best vegetable in the entire world, honestly. Genuinely. Maybe this would be a close second. Or maybe it's I don't know. Maybe I can flip either way here. Asparagus is really good. Okay? I love asparagus. I love me some asparagus. I love just eating a bunch of it. Um, Especially if they uh, steam it with some stuff, but it's pretty good. Let's see here. Okay. Cabbage. I'll do both of these at the same time, okay? I don't like these foods. First of all, every time I've gotten a salad, I have they don't give me enough ranch ever. Ever. And at that point, when I'm sitting there and I have a salad and I don't have any sauce, I just look at this and I'm like, dude, I'm not eating this grass. To me, that's all this shit is. It's grass. It's shit in your yard. Like, obviously, I know you grow this shit outside. Like, I'm not dumb, but like, I can't. When I look at this, I'm like, it's just grass. This is the stuff cows eat. I don't want this. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't like it. The only reason cabbage is worse than lettuce is cabbage has this weird taste to it that lettuce doesn't. So if I were to have one or the other, I'd prefer lettuce. But I don't really care. uh, for cabbage. Okay, peppers. I love spice. I love eating spicy food. I've eaten pieces of ghost pepper. I've eaten really hot shit. I can do spice. Um, I love mixing peppers into all kinds of stews and all kinds of good shit. I love peppers. Just overall, um, you know, I obviously think there's a limit to where there's no taste and it's just heat. And if that's the case, I don't really like it. But if it's adding a flavor, I love it. I don't mind adding spice into my stuff as long as there's taste behind it. Um, okay, corn. Corn is really good. Um, yes, obviously, some people eat it as is. You can get it canned, but I prefer just eating it fresh. You could stick some butter on here, and it's god tier. It's really good. Not much else to say about. I mean, I used to remember one of my family members, one of my grandma's brothers or something, had a farm, and he grew corn. And I remember going into the cornfield once, and I cut some part of my arm. I don't remember where it was, but it fucking hurt. I remember going through a cornfield. I'm like, ow, that fucking hurts. Shit hurts, man. But I love corn. Corn's pretty good. Cauliflower, S tier. I think broccoli's better, but cauliflower is also just as good. Um, obviously, I sometimes the look of cauliflower can be kind of unsettling for some reason. I don't know why that is. Honestly, I'd probably put that under asparagus, but yeah, I'm confident with that. Okay. I don't know. I'm not going to do that to carrots. I think they're better than lettuce. I'm just going to get this out of the way right now. I hate tomato. I can't eat tomato. Every time I get anything with tomato off on it, I'm ripping it off. I don't like eating it. The only type of tomato I can handle is like there was this canned tomatoes I got once that were like they were like these Italian tomatoes with like this flavor sauce to it, and I actually liked those tomatoes. Those tomatoes I actually ate straight out of the can. But regular ass tomato, I can't handle it. I can't. It's so disgusting to me. And it's got this slime to it as well that I don't like it. Back to carrots though. Carrots are okay if you got some ranch or you've got some dipping that you can do with them. But I really just don't like carrots. I don't like, you know, I don't like picking them up and just eating on them. They're okay. I mean, I don't think they're bad. It's just I don't like eating them. Uh, let's see. Okay, I don't know the difference between these. I just have broccoli. I don't get what the difference is there. Okay, onions. I know a lot of people that hate onions because they say the texture is weird and bad. However, I love having for onions in a stir fry. Okay, I love my onions. I also suffer from heartburn, and I still love, or I mean, acid reflux. I have acid reflux, but I still love eating onions. I know I shouldn't eat them, but I love them. I love them. They're so good. I think sometimes when you get like a burger or something, people will have a tendency to just cut this giant ass slice of onion on it. And I think people can go overboard with that kind of thing, but just a little bit of diced onion, just, I think it always improves what I eat, genuinely. Okay, guacamole or avocado. On its own, I don't really like it. I think guacamole is edible. I don't mind eating it, but I don't really care for it either. I'm not gonna go out of my way for guacamole food. If it's on it, like a tomato, I'm not gonna rip it off. I'm not gonna just like try and wipe it off and make a mess, but it's just there to me. It's never been anything that I really care about. Um okay, I don't really like bean sprouts. It's not that they taste bad, it's just I hate biting into them. I don't know. Like when I'm trying to eat something, like I'll eat some lo mein, and I've had lo mein that's people have thrown bean sprouts into. I just don't like it. I don't know. It just kind of annoys me that it's there. It's like I just want to eat my lo mein. Why is this shit in here? I'm not saying it's bad. It's just I have like they just every time I see this, it's in something that I feel like it shouldn't be in, and it just annoys me. So maybe that's why my opinion of this is pretty jaded. I definitely don't think it's as bad as that, but let's see. I mean, look, peas in general. I've had both of these. Is there any more peas? Probably these are better. I'm just going to move these all here. I know that some of these are different in the way they taste, but this is how I feel about all of these. I love peas. Edamame is pretty good. Um, I mean, they're okay. That's just how I feel about that stuff. Eggplant is okay. I'm not a big hater of eggplant, but like carrots and lettuce, I just rather not eat it. I don't hate it. I mean, if I had to eat it, I wouldn't like cry about it, but I don't really, it's just there. I don't know. I don't really like it. Okay. There are a lot of people that hate eating spinach. I think most of those people are children. I love spinach. Okay. I think spinach is really good. I didn't know. It's like you complained about lettuce and cabbage. Why not spinach? I don't know, man. I can't tell you why spinach is not like these two, but it's just so good. I don't know. I can't tell you why I have this weird stance with these two and not this. I don't know what to tell you. It's just weird. Again, I think these are okay. I don't think they're bad. I've never had bitter melon. Eh, again, bok choy. I don't really care about it. It's okay. Okay. I do not like lima beans. I hate lima beans. I can't stand lima beans. If someone cooks me something with lima beans in it, I will not eat it. I do not like lima beans. I hate it. Do not give me anything with lima beans in it. It's not like I have some weird reaction to it. It's just I do not like lima beans. Simple as that. Cucumber. I love cucumber. They can turn cucumbers into pickles. I love pickles. But cucumbers on their own are also okay. I don't mind cucumbers. Cucumbers are pretty nice. Um, and I don't mind eating them sometimes. That's about it. Olives, again, hold on. Olives are pretty good. Black olives and green olives. I love them both. Um, I'm kind of weird with these. Sometimes I'll even put them on homemade sandwiches sometimes, even though they're kind of hard to fit into a sandwich. And I know a lot of people think that's really weird. I also get them on pizzas all the time at Domino's. I'll put black olives on my pizza and green olives if they're available. But yeah, I like olives. They're pretty good. I know some people definitely don't mind black olives, but green olives always seems to be the one that people get a little. I don't really like green olives, they'll say. But I think both are fine, honestly. Let's see here. People are just straight up eating dandelion. I don't really eat dandelions. I I mean, yeah, sure, I guess, but I don't really do that. I mean, green beans are okay. I mean, they're just, right, they're green beans. Nothing really crazy about green beans. Zucchini, I think, is just a worse cucumber. That's really all I'll say about that. I don't like leeks at all. Yeah, okra's okay. It's alright. I don't mind some okra. Don't really like mustard greens. I mean, the problem with these, if I haven't put them in one of the higher tiers in C, I probably at this point don't have much to say about them unless I hate them. Like, kale is like whatever. Radish is like, it's okay. You can, I mean, I put parsnip and stuff. Parsnip's okay. I like parsnip. Parsnip's okay. Don't really like rutabaga, but it's okay. Turnips, I kind of feel the same way as I do about radishes. I'm not eating Swiss chard. I've heard of it, but I've never eaten it or knowingly eaten it. Artichoke, I think, is okay. Beets, yeah, beets are okay. I don't mind some beets. Brussels sprouts are also the same. Collards, I'll just put where's lettuce? Yeah. Okay, that is my vegetable tier list. I'll do one more tier list, and this tier list is going to be for fruit. So let me go ahead and get this done too. Fruit. Oh dear, there's a lot of fruit here. Definitely gonna be some ones I don't recognize. All right, so forgive me if I don't recognize a lot of these. There's a lot of like exotic things. I think I'm just gonna go to a smaller one. I don't want to. I mean, you guys know what I mean. They're probably not exotic to everybody, but okay. Apple. We'll start with a regular ass apple. I love apples. You can get so many different kinds of apples. My favorite type of apple are. Let me see. Are there different apple types? Or are they just all into one thing? Yeah, okay, they're all in one thing. Green apples are probably my favorite, and Granny Smith apples probably my favorite apple that I like to eat. Um, they're like the only fruit that I really might, on an occasion, just grab and just start eating it. I don't mind eating apples, just out of hand. Um, but I'm definitely more of a vegetable person than I am a fruit. But again, I don't mind fruit. Okay, I just offended a lot of people with this. I don't like bananas. I don't know what it is. It's just like maybe it's because the banana peels always just look rotten and maybe that turns me away from it. And I know there are many types of bananas too, I think that you can get, but I think the only time I don't mind banana if it's like a flavor of candy. I don't really care, but otherwise I don't like banana. Um okay, see, no there's a problem here. I don't know which one of these are the blueberry and which one of these are the blackberry and which ones are raspberry. Strawberry? No. These are raspberries. I'm pretty sure these are raspberries. If these are raspberries, B tier. They're good. Um, if these are blackberries, I like them better than raspberries. Strawberry, I don't really care for. I don't like. I mean, if it's like a strawberry drink or something, the thing with fruits is my opinion of fruit can drastically change if it's turned into a fruit or not, or a drink. I mean, right? If strawberry drink, I could put an A tier. On their own, D tier. I don't like eating them. Apples also apple juice is just SS tier. It's higher than this. It's fucking amazing. Cherries, ugh. I don't like cherries. I don't like cherry candy. I don't like cherry, but I don't hate them. I don't like them, but I don't hate them. Um, Coconut. I don't like coconut milk. I don't like the taste of coconut. If it's a coconut candy, I can tolerate it. Um, but also I've had shampoos with a coconut smell in it that I can't stand. I don't. My mother hates coconut too. I don't like coconut at all. Not a fan of it. Okay, if this is durian, there's not many people that can handle the smell of durian, but the taste of it is very good. I've tried it before. I liked it. I think it's good, but this is one of those that can really be off-putting to a lot of people. But it's good. It is good, and if you get a I mean, I know there's ones that they probably breed or make that are less hard to eat. However, they are good, and if you can get your hands on one and you can get past the smell, they are good. But I wouldn't eat them often though. But they are good. Watermelon, again, watermelon is one of those that if this was a drink, this would be higher than regular apples. However, as its base form, I hate eating watermelon, but it does taste good. So that's why I put it C tier. I don't know what these are. Okay, lemons. Again, this is another one that I love lemonade, but its taste, eating it just as it is, same with lime. It's like if it was a drink, I love it. But on its own, no go, no good. Is this an orange? This is a is this is this a tangerine? What is this? Okay, well regular oranges are good. I'll eat regular oranges as they are. They're good. I like orange juice. I mean, I love fruit juice in general. I love fruit smoothies. Um, trying to think. I don't know. I've never really had a bad experience with an orange. I don't know. I almost always eat an orange whole. I guess I'm always just wishing that there was more inside an orange when I eat it, but because I'm always by the time I get to the end, I'm kind of just mad that like it felt like there's not a lot in there. So I wish that I got a little bit more out of that. If this is a tangerine, if it is, if it's not, just pretend this is a tangerine. Okay? I feel about the same as I do an orange. Almost identical. Is this an apricot? I've never eaten an apricot. Yeah, starfruit. Again, it's another one of those. If it was a drink, I mean, it's good. It's like that. Okay. Pineapple, I think, is the best fruit in the world. Actually, thinking about it more, I'm thinking back of all the times I've eaten pineapple. I love pineapple. Pineapple is so good. I could just eat this shit forever, man. It's so good. Yes, I am one of those people that would put pineapple on a Hawaiian pizza. And I know people make such a big deal about the pineapple pizza thing, but the reality is, dude, just get a Hawaiian pizza. Like I don't know. Like people act like they can't have different toppings on their pizza to match what they're putting on it. It's like, guys, you don't need to put pizza sauce on everything. I mean, yeah, you can also put pizza sauce on it if you want. I'm just saying as well, just as a note, you don't have to just put pizza sauce on it. Just saying. Okay, if these are blueberries, I think these are better than these. Pear. Man, pear's one of those foods I wish I liked more, but the taste, like pear juice is good, but again, it's just like the soft texture of it is what puts me off from pears. It's too soft. If they made or engineered a pear that had a more harder eat than in like an apple, then I would eat it. But the softness of it is what bothers me about the pear. Feels like I'm eating mush in like in a weird way. I don't know. Okay, is this kiwi? If this is kiwi, again, kiwi juice is good. Yeah, I'll put it there. Again, I'm sorry if everybody's like, dude, you're so like stupid. How could you have not eaten half this stuff? Like same with melon. Like I've eaten melon, it's all right. Dragon fruit. This is star fruit. This is dragon fruit. Yeah, dragon fruit's all right. Grapes. Grapes. Yeah, I don't mind eating just some grapes. Yeah, just if you're really kind of hungry and you just want a little something, you could just grab some grapes. Yeah, they're fine. Okay, see, this is a case of where I see the thing with avocado. I mean, just there's avocado. I mean, again, it's like it's just C tier. If these are raisins, I hate raisins. I can't eat them. I don't like them. Are these tomatoes? I don't know. I mean, like I said, if this is whichever one of these is melon or whatever type of melon they are, like again, I apologize for not knowing all my stuff, but this is like the bulk of what I've eaten. So if I have eaten these before, I wouldn't remember, and I don't know what the names are. But there's a chance I've eaten them. I just don't remember if I have. But these are the stuff I've eaten. But yeah, those are just a handful of some of my food hot takes. Maybe I'll do more of these in the future, but I wanted to at least do a little bit of this. So for YouTube, I hope you weren't too offended by some some of the choices I made here. But yeah, we're gonna get back to playing Minecraft now.